Bank of here, serving you locally as Commercial Bank and Trust. Banking products provided by Division of Synovus Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
It's time now for the Troup Tigers Kia of LaGrange Saturday morning quarterback show on WELR Eagle 102.3, WLAG.
Hey, we still get commission on these
FM,
Kia sales, right, today? Just making sure we get a donation from Troup High.
Now live to the show.
Got me off the
Kia
air,
of
right?
LaGrange for the inside scoop on Troup Tigers football.
Hey, welcome to the Saturday Morning Quarterback Show. I'm your host, Greg Hicks, along with head coach Tanner Glisson. What a gorgeous day this is. It's not only a bright blue sky out and the weather's just right. It's perfect fall morning. But after a first region win last night, again, congratulations, Coach.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Looks a little better in year two than it did in year one sitting at this table.
That's right. It could have been raining this morning instead of a beautiful morning, wouldn't it?
It didn't matter. It didn't matter. It's kind of like that ice bath last night.
Well,
4 ice baths in a row, and it still feels good every time.
I don't think we were standing on the sidelines. I said, and one of the guys next to me said, "Oh, look, he's about to get a bath." I said, "A little early right now." And I looked over at Coach Hope. He was kind of nodding. They went on. I said, "Mm-hmm." So a little bit later on, he got one. I said, "He's a troublemaker. He needs a little."
Stirred it up, didn't he? Stirred it up. But you know what? I want those guys to enjoy every win, every success that we have. We need to celebrate it because we work them so hard and they put so much into it. Let them be kids. Let them have fun.
Yeah.
We're going to dance in the locker room. We're going to do the ice baths. We're going to enjoy it, people beeping the horns when we get back to the field house, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah, I know as a parent, sometimes I think we parents take it more serious than we probably should. We got to remember,
let these kids be kids. This is the time of their life.
That's right.
Let them enjoy it, and because there are many, many times where we don't let them have fun, and we're focused in on the hard work.
That's right. Hey, speaking of hard work, we're going to take a quick break. This is Saturday Morning Quarterback Show live from the Kia showroom. You guys come on out. Plenty of Kia souls out here to come out and test drive. These sales guys are kind of waiting on you to show up. They're not going to harass you. They're just going to walk in. They'll give you a cup of coffee, give you a biscuit, and talk about life. We'll be right back on Eagle Sports.
Hi, friends. Just like to hear with Kia of LaGrange. Our game plan is set, and our 16-model Kia's got to go to make room for the 17 models that are arriving daily. This means extra savings for you for all our 16 models. Right now, you can take home a 16 Kia Optima LX for as low as $19,900. With prices like this, they won't last long. Hurry to 1217 Lafayette Parkway and let our Star Savings team help you get in the Kia of your dreams. Check us out online at KiaLaGrange.com to help support your local economy.
Price plus tax, tag, and title. Stock number 19112. Good food. Where do you find it? Because when you spend your hard-earned money, you want good food. So the place you'll find that good food is at Rogers Barbecue on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, where they only serve American-grown catfish, barbecue cooked to perfection, and with all the fixings to make it worth every penny. Rogers Barbecue is locally owned and run with care since 1945. Come eat with us Monday through Saturday from 11 to 9 or use our carry-out window. Rogers Barbecue, New Franklin Road, LaGrange. Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
Introducing the most valuable provider, your nationally ranked WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Ranked a top 100 large community hospital by Truven Health Analytics. Named a top 100 great community hospital by Becker's Hospital Review. Rated top 100 in medical excellence and safety by CareChecks. WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Award-winning healthcare right here in LaGrange. To learn more, visit wellstar.org/WGMC. We believe in life well lived.
Blocked. And we're going to get down there. It's going to be inside the 10. Picked up. Dropped down into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Macente Stafford comes through untouched. Blocks the punt. Picks it up on about the 15-yard line. Scoops it and scores.
Yeah, that was a big thing there, Greg. Great call, you and Jack there at Callaway Stadium. And I just want to mention real quick about Kia of LaGrange and thanking them for letting us come here and be a part of the showroom. And of course, I also want to thank Chick-fil-A for giving us some great biscuits today, sausage and chicken and bacon. And also mention that they do have some 2016 Optimas available, and also some 0% interest that's out there. And did y'all know that for the 4 years in a row that Kia of LaGrange has won the President's Award, which has got to do with sales and service and all the things coming together? And we were sitting there talking about it. We don't think that there's another dealership, we know in the state of Georgia, maybe even the Southeast, that has ever gotten the President Award 4 years in a row. So a big deal for Kia of LaGrange. And come on out and join us for the Saturday Morning Quarterback Show, and come out and pick you out a Kia, and I'll let you go back to you, Greg.
Hey, well, when is President Obama coming down to give the President's Award?
It's not that. It's the Kia's President's Award.
Oh, okay. I was getting all excited. I was looking for the parade of cars and the flag and all that. Okay. Well, good. We need to find out when the Kia President's coming down. All right. The crowd last night. You had shown me a picture, Coach, about man, they just kept piling in. It was homecoming last night. I think the 96, I believe, the class had a section off, but there were so many people that showed up. I was talking on radio about. Heard some old woman saying, there's just a lot of alumni here, and it was just fun to see folks getting involved, and what a heck of a really exciting football game to start with. You on the sideline, you looked at it just like we drew it up. We like that fun. I said, so you guys obviously saw something in their tendencies.
We did. In that clip we played coming off the break, that was a block punt by Macente Stafford. We had worked on that all week long. We thought they had a little weakness in protection on their right side, our left side, and we executed that to a T. And just glad to see when we put things in like that and kids executed it. It reaffirms, there, and also continues to build that trust. Mm-hmm. But did you hear the crowd when we blocked the punt on the clip right there? That was crazy, and that was great. Somebody had told me that it was standing room only on our side, and very seldom do I get to look up, and see how the crowd looks. But I could hear them, and they really helped us on 3rd and 4th downs last night, and that was important.
Well, it's funny. I looked. It was late in the ball game, and I think it was a 3rd or 4th situation. We were on offense actually. I think you turn around and you was waving them, and then the other coaching staff and Montez was up there telling everybody to get up, and the crowd responded. It's kind of nice.
It was in the 4th quarter, and it was our defense, and our defense had been on the field a lot in that 4th quarter. We were trying to feed off some more energy. We needed that energy and try to create that from the stands, and that's what the fans bring. When you got to reach deep down and create some energy to try to get off the field on defense, those little things kind of help.
Right.
And so we were trying to create that, and we did. Our defense played extremely well last night. That quarterback was really hard to contain. We had a little different game plan. We wanted to make him sit back there and throw the ball and make them be patient, because when he got in open field, he was very dangerous.
That's right. You could see late in the ball game too, and I was commenting to my son Scott last night as we were going home. I said, Coach does a good job of rolling these guys in and out on defensive line, especially keeping some fresh legs in. And you could see the difference in the 4th quarter in that we were putting pressure. We were chasing that kid. We got several sacks, and you could just see that paid off, is keeping the legs fresh and all.
It was big. Chapel Hill coming down from 5A, they didn't have anybody going both ways, and they really were playing a lot of non-starters on their special teams as well. So they really were playing more people than we were playing, and we were trying to keep it fresh. A lot of our sophomores just played lights out on defense last night. I thought Keem Makuta had a coming out party last night, rushing the passer. Joko Willis played at linebacker, made several good plays. Kevin Martin, another sophomore, reached in and snatched the ball out from the quarterback. And Nick Ligon, another sophomore. We ended up last night starting 6 sophomores and a freshman on defense, and played 10 sophomores on defense. And that's big time. Gabe Hubbard, all those people, Cleve Thornton. Really, really proud of those. But then you also have some juniors out there. Quentin Kersey played well last night. Dedrick Tucker played well last night. And of course, our skill guys, continue to play well on the perimeter.
I just noticed last night I called Macente out a lot where he was on a little sweep. Yeah. He is so fast from the safety. He's in there. He's an immediate read.
He sees it very well.
Real quick. And just it's amazing to see the speed in the closing time on that. So,
and there again, he's a junior. You know, I mean, we're playing a lot of kids on that defense that are coming back. I mean, it's going to be a fun group for the next 2 or 3 years.
It is fun. Yeah, and I noticed Gabe was in there a lot last night, and so it's nice to see that and they're stepping up the responsibility. We made a comment like that they're not playing like freshmen and sophomores.
Right.
They're really responding to your request. Hey guys, grow up, have some fun. But enjoy, and you can tell they're having fun out there.
And we really challenged that defense all week. We felt like if we played with extreme effort, that we were going to have a good chance. But we knew we had to play with that kind of effort, like our hair was on fire on defense, just to corral that quarterback. And they really did a good job. And our DBs down the field, the game plan was to make him stay in the pocket. So we knew he was going to have some time to throw the football, and we had to stay in our coverage. We only had really one bust on coverage. Mm-hmm. Yes, they did complete some passes, but that was part of the game plan. Keep it in front of you, make them earn it, and we did well.
Yeah, we noticed that last night late in the game. He had a lot of little dink and dunks, as they call it, just little curl and little hook zones, and you know, you were giving him just a tad of softness. But yeah, when you started applying that pressure, and when you talked about Joko and King and you know, I even noticed Kersey come flying through there one time and just popped the tailback. You know, you start putting pressure. Now he has to think a lot faster. Right. He has to do his checkoffs a lot faster. So.
Well, you got to pick your spots. You can't cover and blitz. You got to pick your spots. And so we were trying to give them some misreads and try to disguise some stuff and try to come when they didn't think we were coming and cover when they thought we were coming.
Yeah.
And so we did a good job. Hats off to Micah Alba, defense coordinator, and Tripp Busby and J.C. Copeland and Torrey Smith. They did a good job of getting our defense ready.
Well, good. It showed up last night. Hey, guys, you guys come out and visit us. If you can't get away, stay tuned to the radio. This is Troup High School Saturday morning quarterback with Coach Tanner Glisson here live at the Kia Studios on Eagle Sports. We'll be right back.
Hi, friends. Just like here with Kia of LaGrange. Our game plan is set, and our 16-model Kia's got to go to make room for the 17 models that are arriving daily. This means extra savings for you for all our 16 models. Right now, you can take home a 16 Kia Optima LX for as low as $19,900. With prices like this, they won't last long. Hurry to 1217 Lafayette Parkway and let our Star Savings team help you get in the Kia of your dreams. Check us out online at KiaLaGrange.com to help support your local economy.
Price plus tag and title. Stock number 19112. Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
First down and goal to go.
In the game of football, it takes the skill and effort of a team to reach the goal line. At Commercial Bank and Trust, we know it takes the same kind of teamwork to help you reach your goals of financial security. That's why we offer a team of professionals who are dedicated to providing effective game-winning financial solutions. You'll get the expertise you need from the people you know and trust.
Touchdown!
Commercial Bank and Trust, a division of Synovus Bank. Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is the place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange or in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
See, with this near side, they break the huddle. Russell will stand in I formation, flag ahead of him. Crows under center. Takes the snap, goes straight ahead. Great call. Touchdown, Tigers.
Right behind Big Seth Adams is Seth and Khalid Thornton just push him into the end zone. What a great job that time by the Tigers.
And that had come from a nice little tough run by Jackson Davis, kind of setting it up down there on the 1 yard line too. And we were talking about Jackson last night after the game about how he has, Scott had said, if there's one kid on the whole team that's really change to him. He said, Jackson has really become the pounding runner to get out there and really make it happen.
And we talked about that a little bit last night with him after the game. He had a really good week of practice. He put together 3 good days, and we've been waiting and challenging him to do that. And he needs to be that big bruiser for us in the second half that can come in and lean on the defense.
Yeah.
Cam Russell was a little bit more of a scat back type guy, a zone guy who get in there and be shifty and this and that. And then we need to be able to switch gears and bring Jackson in and pound you. And we've been really working on what he said at this table 5 weeks ago when I told you we were not physical enough. You know, we had to get more physical, and we have done so on the offensive line and offensive side of the ball, getting under center a little bit, being able to try to run at you some, and that has improved.
I'm glad you said that about physicality, because one of the things I wanted to point out, Cam Russell last night, early on in the game, you could hear it from the stands. When somebody makes a good hit, it's, woo, and it looked like that Cam was said, okay, if you're going to hit me, I'm going to hit you back as a runner. Yeah. And it was just a punishing blow. And Cam popped up, went back to the huddle. And number 8 was slow to get up as a senior corner. He was all over Kobe last night. Slow to get up. Several times I saw Chance Hill coming across the middle. Some guy just tried to waylay him, and Chance caught sight of it right at the last minute and gave him some punishment back. And I even made a comment. Last year's team might have reacted a little differently because we were still working on our strength, but really we wasn't any strong at all.
No.
It's wonderful a difference the year makes when your strength program that the guys can get up after these punishing hits or deliver some punishing hits and get up and trot back to the huddle.
There may have been more licks passed last night than in 10 games last year. I mean, there were some licks passed last night on both sides of the ball. Their team as well as ours. But pound for pound, Cam Russell is one of the toughest players on our team. He probably weighs about $155. And I laughed. I kind of chuckled a little bit when you said behind big Seth Adams.
I kind of say that, but he ain't big at all.
Yeah, so Seth's about 180, 185, and at center, but has done a tremendous job. Loves the game, loves the practice, do anything we ask him to do. And but we challenged our team to get tougher, and we're getting tougher slowly but surely. Truth be known, we're still about a year away in the weight room, being where we really, really need to be to go compete at a high level. But we're about to find out a little bit about that Friday night, and it didn't get much bigger than Sandy Creek.
Well, it's funny that you say that. We talk about physicality, and we're about to move into the heat of our region schedule. We got Sandy Creek next week, and then we'll take a week off, and we move into the crosstown rivalry against LaGrange, and then we'll move on through Central and Cedartown, and then end up with Cartersville. We got a tough region road ahead of us, and that weightlifting and the team coming together and gelling, it's all going to start to pay off.
It is, and I saw where the AJC had us clearly ranked the #1 region in Quad A. It wasn't even close in comparison with other regions. Not to say they're not good regions, but it's just this is a very, very competitive and tough region. We're not going to play anybody more physical than Sandy Creek. So we'll have a really good test Friday to see really where we are. Yeah. There won't be any doubt coming out of that game next week, what kind of team we have, because they're legit. And it's going to be a different style of game. We've seen a lot of finesse up until this point, a lot of spread, people trying to throw the ball all over the place, and Sandy Creek's going to come right at you.
Yeah, we were up there a couple of weeks ago hanging some signs that I'd like to hang up for us one day, a few state championship signs. But, they were out there. It was the first day. They've got a brand new turf, so people who haven't seen Sandy Creek's field, and I think either last year or year before, we're going to see that they've got the same turf that Callaway Stadium has on it. They've done a lot of renovations to their field house and what have you. So, but the kids got out there, and they were doing snow angels, talking about let them be kids. And I'm thinking, here's big Sandy Creek. They're out here, and they're all giggling and laughing and rolling. But then the coach blew the whistle. Boom, they're here, and I kind of watched them going through their motion. Yeah, there are no fancy things about them. They just line them up and come straight at you.
Yeah, they're just big, tough, physical, and Chip Walker and his guys do a great job up there, and we're excited about it. We're excited to go play. Let's see kind of really where we are, and it'll be a telltale sign for the remainder of the season. And I guess we're at the halfway point. We're 4-1, so we play 5 games, and this thing is flying by pretty quick.
I tell you what, when you're having fun, life just flies by, doesn't it? Last year was such a long year.
It seems like 10 years.
Can we play some more? Can we play some more? Hey, we want to thank First Baptist Church yesterday for feeding the kids, and want to thank Tiva Road Baptist last night. I was talking to Ben Turner after. It was probably 11:45. We were just leaving the field house, and Scott Morris and Chris Morris and and Eddie Lumpkin, they were all out there, and they had come by and had a ton of food left over from the tailgating situation,
nice.
and was able to feed you guys afterwards. So that it's always nice when we talk we talk about that community effort. You know, Chris Burnett spoke on it at the Touchdown Club fundraiser in Oakhurst last week. How the community comes together, and we've been seeing that a lot over the past year, and what a great time that was, and it just the community loves to support you. And you know, it always helps when you're winning. People love to be part of that winning. That's for sure.
That's right, and beyond that, these guys are in it for the kids,
Yes, right.
and trying to help mold those kids into, you know, they're going to be quality citizens one day for this community. And Pastor Ferris up at First Baptist Church, appreciate those guys coming out yesterday and serving us and speaking to us. And then Ben and his guys out at Tiva Road, that was very, very nice of them to come back to the field house and have hamburgers and hot dogs sitting there waiting on us. They were propped up right outside the door, and kids just stayed. I think we got out of there about 12 o'clock last night, and we couldn't run them out of there.
Yeah.
And it was great. And then and Ben came in there and prayed for us before we all left, and that was wonderful.
Yeah, and you know, and Ben was he played football. He and his brother Will at Troup several years ago, and it's just, again, that's a part of that community support, and it's just nice to see big family here. Hey, speaking of a big family, listen to us. Come back after we take this short break. We're here live at the Kia showroom and on Lafayette Parkway. We want a special thanks to Chick-fil-A on the Parkway for their continued support of feeding us every Saturday morning. We'll be right back on Eagle Sports.
Hi, friends. Just like to hear with Kia of LaGrange. Our game plan is set, and our 16-model Kia's got to go to make room for the 17 models that are arriving daily. This means extra savings for you for all our 16 models. Right now, you can take home a 16 Kia Optima LX for as low as $19,900. With prices like this, they won't last long. Hurry to 1217 Lafayette Parkway and let our Star Savings team help you get in the Kia of your dreams. Check us out online at KiaLaGrange.com to help support your local economy.
Price plus tax, tag, and title. Stock number 19112.
There's a storm coming. We may not know its path, but your independent auto owner's insurance agent knows no matter what happens, we'll be there when you need us most. Strong through every storm. That's how it's been for our first 100 years, and how it will be for generations to come.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com for all your insurance needs.
There's a secret. Treating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Introducing the most valuable provider, your nationally ranked WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Ranked a top 100 large community hospital by Troup Health Analytics. Named a top 100 great community hospital by Becker's Hospital Review. Rated top 100 in medical excellence and patient safety by CareChecks. WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Award-winning healthcare right here in LaGrange. To learn more, visit wellstar.org/WGMC. We believe in life well lived.
Montez going to keep it, go to the outside. He's untouched. Touchdown, Tigers!
Hey, nice read by Montez Crow, in that he baby. He pulled it out of Jackson Davis's belly. Jackson was hit at the 1 yard line. He then turns and walks into the end zone. Not really walks, but does sprint to the corner of the pylon. Touchdown, Tigers.
Yeah, that was a great read. They were down on the 1 yard line. We were heading toward the LaGrange College practice field, and I guess that's the southerly direction. And it was a perfect read. Boom, puts it in his belly, pulls it out, and you had about 8 Panthers all converge in on Jackson because you figure he's a big guy. He's going to slam it in. And Montez kind of sprinted to the corner of the pylon. Again, really some good play calls last night. And again, we look at Montez. You were mentioning some real quick numbers on the sidelines or during the break. He's pushing 1,000 yards passing. Only 2 interceptions for the year. He's, Kobe Hudson was kind of quiet last night. I made a point that senior corner was playing him real tight, but he was leaving Truitt and Chance on the other side, they kind of was playing some soft coverage. And I said, that's fine. I said, you can cut Kobe out, but you've got Truett, you've got Hills, you've got Cameron Russell, you've got Schweitzer, you got other weapons, so to speak, that you can go to. And
they actually came over and played a bracket coverage with a corner and a safety on top of Kobe. And then so we went after Chance a little bit last night and hit Chance across the middle several times.
Yeah.
And if you're going to leave one of our guys open, I mean, we got dudes that can make plays.
That's right. It's fun to see that you're confident and the kids are confident. That's fine. We've got some others we can go to.
Right.
And with Jackson and Cameron in the backfield, you keeps the defense off balance. Hey, as we're going to wrap this thing up, let's talk a little bit about Sandy Creek. We're coming up. We're 1-0 in the region. There was a key region win to kind of set the tone for the rest of the year. Anybody keeps up with Georgia high school football, as you said earlier, going before the break, this is the toughest Quad A region in the state. It has been for several years. I don't think you'd want it any other way, but that means every year you've got to play the likes of Sandy Creek and now Cartersville, the defending state champion, which wound up was decided to get pesky Cedartown off their rear last night and finally blew it out. But we've got Sandy Creek, and it's going to be a good testament to our program, to what you've done so far. And you know what, fans? I'm gonna issue a challenge. We travel well at Lamar County. We need to travel as well or better to go up the road 55 miles, 60 miles up to Tyrone, to Sandy Creek, and to see a program like what Sandy Creek's done. It's a good test. You need to be there and support your Tigers. We're excited about it already.
Yeah, we're pumped about it. 4-1 right here at the break. 4 of the 5 teams that we've played have a winning record at this point, and so we feel pretty good about our 4 wins. But this is going to be a big test, and just talking to the great fan base that we've had come out for each and every game. But now is the time to even up our game even more. If we want to go where we say we want to take this program, there's no excuse Friday night not to travel well.
That's
I mean,
right.
We're 4-1. They're 4-1. They lost. Their only loss came to the 2015 state champion out of South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
So this is going to be a really good game. It's going to be a tough test for us.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no excuse for us not to travel well.
No.
If you want to see some good football, come on out. And if we really want to be who we say we want to be, then it's nights like this that we need to travel well.
It's just kind of like when you don't feel good and it's like, I'm not going to go work out this morning. That's some of the times when you have your best workouts. Get your butt up, go work out. You know what, fans? You may, I just listen to them on the radio. Well, we appreciate you listening to us on the radio, but it doesn't replace you being at that ball game and rallying behind the troops and being loud and proud. So, again.
It's what are you going to wait till? Are you going to wait till we 10-0 to come?
That's right.
I mean, let's go now. We're 4-1. Let's go. Let's take a good crowd and let's get behind these guys, because these guys are really working their tails off.
That's right. Hey, Friday night, Tyrone, Georgia, up at Sandy Creek High School. You guys just right up the freeway, probably 60 miles. Won't take you long to get there. Plenty of restaurants. You go early, make it a date night with your family. Come out and enjoy some good Quad A football in the state of Georgia. Hey, with that, we're going to see you again next Saturday morning. We're 1-0 in the region. You guys come out. Let's support it. Let's try to go 2-0. What a feat that would be if we could take care of the Creek. Hey, with that, I'm Greg Hicks, along with head coach Tanner Glisson. We'll be back next Saturday morning. Go Tigers.
Thanks for listening to the Troup Tigers Kia of LaGrange, Saturday morning. 9 FM, 12.